all day with you. Let's fucking eat him up.
Go, guys. Utah, kill two!
Game on.
Here at the booth, my boy Diego's just copped a shirt.
Thank you. Shooters on three. 1, 2, 3, shooters!
Ooh.
Yeah, please. Come for it, please. Possible home, possible.
shit was good, bro. Shit was good.
You got snake cornered on that last one.
And just know there's always going to be someone at home.
I thought he'd kill you, but I heard the ref go out.
If you would have
like, oh no, it's the corner, man.
If you would have popped up sooner, you could have hit both of them at the home. But like carefully. Anyone more in here?
I need a topper. Actually, no, I don't need 8 now.
I need a topper.
I need 8, yeah, 8 even. No, he's playing at his spot. Okay. What do you want me to do, Pops? I need to get same thing. Okay. Same thing. You guys are doing the same thing on the Dorito side. Okay. Well, we're changing something up on the snake side. Okay.
Hey, be aggressive too. You guys gotta just sit back.
Roll your guns! Wait! It's going. Yeah, gun for you guys, okay? Hey, I shot Kobe.
Hey, talk out.
Eli, let's get to that wire quick, okay?
All right, both teams now ready. Game underway. 10 seconds on the break time. Let's take a look at what Collision decides to do. Now, Collision, notorious for sending a snake player off the break every single point, as most teams have struggled to shoot him. So let's see if he does it again. He does, in fact, snake off the break. Let's take a look here at his forward progression. Gets to that snake 2, looking inside, trying to chop up anybody responding to those moves. Body coming off for CVK. 5-on-4 situation, possibly more. Home, backfills. The snake side Aztec. We'll get a look at that on your screen here in just a second, but let's take a look at Collision Snake Attacker getting up the field all the way to the 50 and more. More bodies coming off for CVK. Only 3 on your screen. Snake chopping up everybody on the backfield right now. Kill 4. Looking for the last body alive. Picks him off. Huge play out of Los Angeles Collision to start this series against CVK. They will likely need to find an adjustment to this because it is going to be deadly if they don't. Collision winning that first point. Possible.
10 seconds.
And appreciate you guys tuning in here live on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, whatever you'd like to call it here in beautiful Paris, California. Let's take a look at CVK's breakout on the right side of your screen here as they opt to try and match the snake, but unless they get one in the snake, that is not a sufficient match. Collision snake player being checked by the ref here is clean. Snake wide attacker is also clean, but damage is surely about to happen. Even though we have a center X player, Collision getting a kill 1. 54 in favor of Collision right now. Center X player puts together that he's there. Ooh, dodges the paint, and they chop him up, get him out of there. 4-on-4 situation here. Center X player now getting checked by the ref. Is he alive? Don't draw a penalty in this situation. Backfill coming in for CVK over towards the Dorito side. Center X holding the containment. He needs to watch out for his feet to get shot from the Dorito side. Movement coming in. Players clean. More bodies walking off here for CVK as their snake attacker falls on the field. 2 people here on your screen for Los Angeles Collision. Another one getting called out of the back center. Still 2 bodies left alive here for Collision as we see movement coming into the Dorito side. Out to the Dorito tower, gets chopped up by the center player. Excellent job here for CVK, number 24. All eyes are on him. Excellent move here on the Dorito side run through. Excellent run through here for CVK to tie the series. Just needs to get checked. Does he get a penalty? He does get a red flag. Will they be able to assess it? Oh, unfortunate heartbreaker. You know, it's tough in those situations when you have to get so close to the bunkers.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left here on break time as we count down, getting ready for this 3rd match. Small snake player for Collision, looking to make that deep snake route again. Making the riskier inside route, it looks like. Does he make it? Does not make it. They made the adjustment. 2 punches up the middle for CVK, losing 1 body. Collision matching that. Oh, 2 bodies walking off for CVK. One body, two bodies down for Los Angeles Collision. It is a 3-on-3 right now with superior positioning for Collision in that center X. Another player here on the Doritos side of the Aztec for you, punching up the middle. Are all bodies left, all bodies down? Possibly only Snake Aztec here left as Collision mops up the remaining CVK player. Unbelievable amount of chaos here out in the Division 4 preliminary matches, with Los Angeles Collision putting on somewhat of a show here. Gonna let the clock burn, absolutely. CVK. Manny Paintball, that small snake player you see walking on your screen here for Collision. Going to the snake every single point. Surviving most of the time, but has been picked up. So we'll see if they decide to risk that snake again or if they decide to not. Let's take a look here at the breakouts for both teams. Being called for ready. Here we go. 10 seconds left on the break time. Los Angeles Collision 4, CVK. Showing a deep snake route here for CVK. Let's see what happens here. Snake corner, run and gun for Los Angeles Collision. CVK making it alive in the snake side juice box, but getting checked. Makes it clean. Very crucial body to be alive here right now. Must survive to get into that snake and having a possible chance and not being mercy ruled here. 4 bodies here on your screen. Possible Dorito 2 as well for CVK. Let's take a look at Collision. Body dropping for the snake corner. Snake Aztec, Dorito corners. Home looking snake. Collision losing their snake attacker, who's been such a crucial player here in this series. Another player getting called out. Flag being thrown. 2 bodies dropping, 3 now down for Los Angeles Collision. Possibly 4. There is a home looking Dorito and a Dorito corner looking snake, trying to hold a crossfield hold here. They need someone in the snake. Snake player needs to get in all the way. They do, in fact, have a snake in the snake 3 right now, trying to chop people up in what I hear. Jeff, number 4. Center X push, trying to close the gap. Do not let them fill out. Plucks out the Dorito corner. 1 body left alive here for Los Angeles Collision. No bodies left alive here. Great job for CVK to score that point, to bring the series closer. Now no longer has to worry about being mercied, at least for the next point. Need to not get a dirty hang here. Let's take a look. Getting checked. Point approved. Excellent job, CVK. Now only down 2 points, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. Now, CVK. No point, it looks like, in the previous match. That's a heartbreaker. Yes, in fact, it is still 3-0, suffering a potential mercy rule here against Collision, as we will likely see a snake off the break. Let's take a look here at the breakouts for both teams. Heavy guns up, snake inside route for CVK. Collision, as always, into the snake off the break, alive. Let's take a look here at Collision snake player, as he's likely going to be chopping up some bodies. Staying alive here in that snake 3 for Collision in a mercy rule situation to end CVK's chances, making it to Sunday. At least I think. Ooh, body being called out. Snakeside Aztec falling. 3 bodies here on your screen for CVK in a must-win situation to avoid mercy. Dorito is definitely in the driver's seat. Hard spot to push when you have a snake so far up. Chops up the Snakeside tower. Now 2 bodies left on your screen. 1 body left on your screen. No. Yes. Kill 4. Kill 4 for Los Angeles Collision. Now breaking out, getting picked off in his backline fill. That's going to do it here for CVK as Collision scores the 4th point in a mercy rule victory. Excellent job here for Manny Paintball and the rest of the Los Angeles Collision 4 squad, as they'll let the clock burn a little bit here as they collect the rest of the bodies. What they opt to do, they've found the most success by getting into that snake. He's flashing a deep snake route. Heavy guns Dorito side. Snake off the break. Does he make it? Does not. That has been their bread and butter all weekend long, and every team knows it now at this point. They're definitely queuing up on that shot. All 4 players left in the pocket for Los Angeles Collision. Heavy guns rolling. They need to get out of this pocket if they want a chance to survive in a 4-on-5 situation. Let's take a look over here at Academy D4. Academy D4 in the Dorito Aztec, Snake Aztec, Dorito Tower, and the home-looking Dorito A, and a Dorito Juice Box. 5-on-4 situation in favor of Academy D4. 11 minutes and 18 seconds here on the clock. Still plenty of time to work with. 2 guns Snake, 2 guns Dorito. Pressing the issue Dorito side. Now into the small Dorito as they develop behind him, supporting that push. The fill up to that Dorito side tower. Look to be pressing the issue Dorito and trying to contain the Snake. Snake tower needs to look heads up to make sure they don't press down the Snake. That'll be the biggest issue they run into in this point if they do not contain the Snake. Another kill here coming off for Los Angeles Collision, and what will likely be an Academy D4 point number 1 here. In the first point here. Lots of guns running down to pluck out that last player. Everybody want to get a little piece of that as we score here this first point with 10 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, it's been, you get into the Snake, you do your job, you win the points for your team. The problem is that that gap is huge in the Snake there. And so, you know, you either got to get it off the break and you got to be quick, or, you know, you got to be able to get in between those lanes when people are on those towers holding it down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I think, honestly, people just need to start running straight through the X.
I would love to see that, honestly. I'd love to see that, especially out of Collision. They kind of been flashing the same play every point here now, risking that Snake body off the break. So we'll see what sort of adjustments they make here now that every team seems to know that that's the risk body. I'd like to see them pull short, earn those moves on the Snake side, and take a deep Dorito route as a way to kind of throw, you know, change things up here a bit. But we will take a look at Los Angeles Collision's breakout as they are in a situation where they need to win this next point. Let's take a look at how many guns are up and where the routes are going. Again, flashing a deep Snake route here as he pulls short to the closet. Like that play so far. A little bit of a sloppy route into it, but he's alive. 5 bodies alive here.
Yep, 5 bodies alive also for Academy here. One in that command center. I think I see somebody on the mini X there, but getting checked by a ref. Looks like he's clean.
4-on-4 situation here right now on your screen as you see a body walking off for Collision. Their Dorito side, Snake, filling out from the tower into the Snake 2 now. Pressing the issue, what they've been doing all
Academy losing
long.
one of their back players. And here comes the Snake move into the Snake 3. Going to be looking at the command center right now. If that command center does not know he's there.
Here comes the kills. Collision running down the center player. Towel coming in for Academy Division 4. A great adjustment here for Los Angeles Collision here. Not already, be sure to follow the stream here on Twitch. Take a look at Los Angeles Collision's breakout as we're showing heavy guns here on the Dorito side. And again, another Snake run. Dorito risk and Snake risk. Snake out to the corner. Dorito out to the corner. Body coming off for Academy D4. 5 alive here for Collision.
Yeah, 4 bodies left alive for Academy, as you saw, losing, getting shot on the Snake Tower.
Let's take a look over here at Academy D4's lineup.
And like we're talking, man, this is going to be a brawl. You know, these, again, like you said, these teams know each other. So it's going to be a back and forth here. It's going to see who gives, you know, who gives the inch.
Absolutely. Nice Dorito side development, getting out of that corner, which is pretty widely regarded as kind of a useless bunker, but you get there to survive. Now pushing up into Dorito, baby Dorito. Dorito side Aztec trying to support that move by moving up the field. 2 still at the home. There comes the move. Great positioning here on the Dorito side for Academy D4.
Yeah, Collision, I don't see anybody Collision wide on the Snake side. They're just holding that lane. They're just holding that Snake lane.
Yep, they still have plenty of time to work with. Still guns heavy rolling here for Academy D4 on your screen. Let's take a look over here at what's going on for Collision. Again, a nice move out of the tower to get to Dorito. Dorito 2. They should have 2 bodies over there on the Dorito side. Again, a match out of the Dorito juice box into that baby Dorito. Now, 3 guns rolling. least 2 guns rolling snake side, 1 probably crossing the snake corner.
Academy just playing pocket, 1-1. They're waiting for Collision to make a mistake. I mean, Collision normally is a very aggressive team, right? That's how they're coached. So I think they just think, hey, they're going to make the mistake. Let's just stay pocketed up. Let's play our game.
4 bodies here on your screen for Los Angeles Collision. I believe it's 5 up. Could be wrong here.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody walk off for Los Angeles Collision. It should be 4
double
5.
stack home. Yes, now we see the development coming out, pushing up to that small wedge. Difficult spot to live in. You need to get out of there quickly or get a kill.
Man, I saw some big guys play that wedge this weekend, man. I don't know how they stayed alive, but they were in there.
Body coming out for the Doritos side for Academy D4. That was exactly the move that he needed to make. Should be a 5-on-3 situation here in favor of Los Angeles Collision in this crucial tiebreaker point. 7 minutes.
Yeah, Academy needs
seconds.
to try to get wide onto the snake, or they got to do something here to stop this advance from Collision. Ooh, and just as we say that, Los Angeles Collision losing their first body from that mini wedge. Just stayed there too long.
Yeah, you got to get out of there. It's a really tough spot to stay in. It's really just a leapfrog bunker. Still, guns rolling here. Collision can't afford to burn the clock when they're in this commanding position, but they need to not make mistakes and continue to drop those bodies.
3-on-4, Academy and Collision. Trust me, it's hot out here, so these guys sitting there holding their lanes, I mean, they get warm, you know, they get antsy.
Yeah. It's like I either want to win fast or lose fast in this heat. Still, guns rolling here for Academy. Finally, getting out of that Snakeside Aztec into the Snake Juice Box. Does he make it alive? He does. Do not draw a penalty in this tiebreaker point. 6 minutes, 28 seconds left on the clock. Trying to keep the snake at bay. Let's take a look. Another great backfill out of the home into the Snake Aztec.
Yeah, why that happens, Collision getting to the Snake 1 there, moving up into the little Snake 2.
Getting a little quiet here. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. I don't think the Snake player knows that there's someone in the juice box. He might. He needs to just go low here, go under the paint, just like that.
Moving up into the Snake 3 there, going past the 50.
All the way, baby. There you go. That's the move you needed to make. You need to be protected by your teammates here so that he doesn't fill out and shoot you in your pack.
Now, I don't think Collision knows that there is that little brick in the snake entrance there.
Yeah, the juice box there. Hey, look here. Your big kill's coming in for Collision.
Look at Dorito side. He's going to get a kill on the Dorito 1.
It's only a matter of time for Los Angeles Collision, but they need to stay alive. Do not come over the top of that bunker like that. Now he knows 2 guns coming on him. Now he'll be able to pluck out the Snakeside Aztec, as he surely will shoot him in the back.
I don't think that player knows that he's there, though. I don't think Collision knows that that brick is there on the left-hand side.
He might not. Player called clean from the Snakeside Aztec. It's only a matter of time now before Collision wins this point, unless Academy can make a miracle happen. Owl coming in. Likely on Academy D4, as Collision was definitely the driver's seat there, and it does. Collision now 2-1 over Academy D4 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock. Academy D4 and fight their way into the snake instead of feeling the need to risk that body wide in the snake just to get there. You know, there's a lot of teams in Premier that showed us you can pull short in the pocket and still get into the snake shortly after. Here comes the snake risk into the snake side tower. Does he make it? Looks to be clean. No refs coming in to check him. 5 bodies alive here. Ooh, ref now coming in, checking his pack.
I didn't see any hits there. Tower should be clean. Collision did get a check on the Mini X on the snake side, but he's clean as well. So 5 alive for Collision. It should be 5 alive for Academy as well.
Absolutely. Like you said, 5-on-5 situation here. And a must-win situation for Academy D4. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left on the clock. 3 guns looking snake, 2 looking Dorito way. Now snake player looking inside, trying to protect that middle move and figure out where the bodies are on the Dorito side.
Yeah, well, here's going to be the challenge for Academy is that Collision's all pocketed up. They got their lanes dialed in, so they're going to have to get in between those streams to get into the snake or get outside of that Dorito if they're going to have any chance to take the point here.
Absolutely. Let's take a look over here on the Collision side of things as they are still in the driver's seat here.
And here comes the move into the juice box, but I think Academy's player got clipped running out. Yes, he did. So Academy's losing 1 on the snake side there.
possible 4-on-4 situation here. As you see 4 players here on your screen for Collision with good distribution here across the back line. 3 guns looking snake, potentially 4. Really a heads-up shot coming in from that Dorito side juice box, but no guns looking for that Dorito containment unless there's a body alive on that side that we can't see. So really trying to emphasize and stop that snake side push. Let's take a look here over at Academy D4 as things have come to a halt here in point number 4.
Yeah, Collision just got a very strong hold on here. Oh, but as that's going, the ref's going to call the tower out, the command center out for Collision. And Collision does get into the snake 2. Academy also into the snake 1 here. He needs to be careful. Here comes a check from the ref.
It's an unfortunate check to be happening right now as there is, like you said, a player for Collision into the snake. He's now in the snake 3. He did get a kill on the home player, so.
Collision losing a body also, so big exchange of bodies here. I believe it should be a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-2 with Academy with 2 bodies left alive.
Academy D4 is aware of the snake player now. Huge trade. No, good job for Academy D4 to stay alive on that snake and kill their snake attacker. It is a 1-on-something situation. No. A 2-on-0 now. Academy D4 is going to score this next point. They need to do it quickly. They still have plenty of time on the clock here, but excellent job here for number 6 to stay alive, have the wherewithal to know I'm probably matched here in the snake. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock. They will be entering X-Ball. They need to get off, get clean, get air, get paint, get the game plan, and then get back out here on the field.
10 seconds.
We got Coach Julian for Academy pacing over here, anxious for his team.
Deep snake route here, out to the corner. Deep Dorito, out to the Dorito side juice box. 5 alive here off the break. Great breakout for Academy D4.
Yeah, Academy 5 alive, the ref checking Collision on the snake tower. He's clean also, so 5-5 for both squads.
Great breakout here in this tiebreaker point with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Lots of emphasis on the snake side of the field as there are 3 guns here on your screen looking that way, 2 looking Dorito way. Pretty typical
but looks like Collision. Oh, major or minor thrown looks like on Collision. Yeah, minor thrown on Collision from the back home. Yeah. So 2 bodies down for Collision. Unfortunate.
This is a tough situation to be in if you're Collision. Time is ticking. Now Academy D4 is in the driver's seat. If they take long enough to press the issue and still win the point, they will win this tiebreaker round with not enough time left for Collision to pull back. Home player drops out of the back center. Likely a towel will be coming in here pretty quick. Huge moves coming in for the snake. Towel does finally come through here. At 1 minute and 18 seconds left, that surely will be an Academy D4 point. It does. 1 minute, 18 seconds left. Be huffing and puffing in the hot sun here.
Now only 4 bodies, so are they down a body from that major? No.
Quite possibly here. It looks to be the case. He's surely going to risk his body into the snake. Running high. A little too high. Does he make it? He does. There appears 5 bodies here on your screen, but dropping the snake attacker here. Crucial player to be dropping off the field in this must-win point with 1 minute and 6 seconds left. Another body coming off here. 2 bodies down for Collision. This might be it for Academy D4. The chances of moving on to the quarterfinals. Huge move coming up the middle for Collision. Didn't pluck out anybody, unfortunately, but also didn't draw a penalty. 46
Very lucky
seconds.
by the Academy player not dropping a penalty there. I don't know if the Collision player's gun didn't work or if he just missed the shot.
Ref coming in, looking to see if he's hit anywhere. If you're Collision, you're praying for a penalty. If you're Academy, you're just waiting for the time to tick down. 4 bodies here on your screen as we see some movement coming in for the snake. 5 bodies in total here as they do have a snake attacker all the way in Collision's snake side. This seems to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Even if they don't press the buzzer, they will move on to the quarterfinals for Division 4.
They toweled, but only 9 seconds game time left, so that's going to run down. They're not going to play that point.
Yeah, they will not play that point. Seems to be a bit of a mistake. I know that David Ramirez loves bloodshed, but a little too late for them. Maybe they'll let them play the point. I think that's not very
I don't believe so. I think after under 10 seconds, they don't play it.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Yep. Foul called here. Point spread at this point does not matter. We are now in Tournament Sunday, where the winner moves on, loser goes home.